next step?
Yeah, the next step. So basically, like in the backs, I create purchase orders. Each purchase order is assigned a number. It's a different sequence than we're used to. We're used to 585, whatever. These are 01, 03, 02, 04. So it's just starting from the very beginning. So you're going to see a different sequence of numbers.
Oh, so it's not going to be the 5-digit PO?
No, it's not going to be a 5-digit any longer.
It's not.
Okay.
So these are a couple examples I put in as test subjects yesterday. You know, I picked a few different suppliers, a few different parts, in quantities. So basically what we're going to do here is I take care of all that. Purchase orders are in the system. Now, just like we're doing today, when you guys get a delivery, whether it's a raw material, chemical, raw material to Bob, or the fabrics and paper up to you, you have to verify, do your whole process, and then we need to enter it right into the system.
Okay, that's what we'll do now.
Yeah, that's what we'll do now. You know, I still don't have clarity. I think, in my opinion, Bob should receive right into the system.
Yeah.
He shouldn't fill out paperwork, send it up to Jonathan. But I'll find out if that's.
Yeah, we want a flow chart of how the transactions happen.
I just got to see how John wants that done. But really, we should eliminate Jonathan from doing the receiving.
Yeah, I don't know why. It should be right. Bob,
they get the product,
Zoe.
they count it, they verify it.
Yeah.
We put it in the stock.
Yep.
And then send the paperwork so Jonathan can pay it in.
Just an extra
you
step
do that
we
now,
can take
but
out.
Bob writes it out and sends it out.
So we'll discuss changing that.
Yeah. So actually, Bob can walk us through this, but instead of the manufacturing tab, we're going to go to the PO. Yeah. Bob's done this, so I'll let him walk right through it and show you guys.
Yeah, but if you could explain it
so
step by step.
You click on the second icon, which is the receivings by PO.
Okay.
And when you're on top of the icon, it tells you what it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all through the system you'll see that. So even the little ones in various screens, if you scroll over them, it gives you a brief description of what it does. So these are various POs set up in the test system. As I mentioned, these are the ones I did yesterday, but if you want to pick any of those, go right ahead. So you get this delivery, which was PO 10, I think it was. You want to receive it in. So there's what we got. This is test company 1. We received 200 units of whatever the code is.
50E807.
Okay. Yeah. So you just verify everything, make sure, you got the 200 units. Unit price, you guys don't have to worry about. That's done when I do the POs.
Okay.
So basically you're verifying the supplier, the quantity, and the code.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
we gotta wait, so. Yeah, one of them comes at 8, one comes out. Yeah, one comes at 8, one comes at 9.
So you should be able to just drag it down there or put in your, type in a quantity, right? What if you click and drag the 200 down?
I don't know what
you're restricted on
I
this.
have to talk to Bob. I don't know what he wants to work.
He's restricted.
All right.
Wasn't the other day.
You did it before though, you said.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. All right. I'm in training, right?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Oh, there you go.
The guys up there with the empty pallets. I got nobody up there, so guys don't get it to win. The pallets are here, so.
So we're gonna do unload a truck.
So we got
Have somebody from Charshing help.
No, when we're receiving the POs, so we go to that screen. Those POs are already there.
Yeah.
I don't have to put the PO in.
No, but I think the list is just going to continue to build. So if you know the PO number, when they deliver it and say PO 1-03 or 10-03,
Yeah.
you can do the same thing. You can put 10-03 search. It'll pull
It'll it up automatically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can either get the list, and if you want to narrow down the list, you just type in the PO number, and it pulls it up.
So how do we take that purchase order and put it in the inventory? Is that what we're doing?
As you do this,
Yeah.
so you received in the 200,
Yeah.
that black check mark. What's it?
Yeah, there's a black check mark.
The black check mark processes it. So if you got that purchase order delivered complete, you put in your 200, it's the right code, you hit that.
It's showing it.
Now scroll over this yellow dot. So it's a non-posted receipt.
Okay.
Right.
So there, he received it in, it's just got to get posted through the system.
Right, and then
Yep.
then over here, the one that looks like a file says post receipt.
Yep.
So when will we be using this part of the software?
Whenever there's a receiving.
Receiving.
So if somebody delivers, Astro delivers a
Yep.
tote of DMF today, Bob can, well not, he can receive it in right in through the system here,
Okay.
starting on Tuesday.
Okay. Want to do it again, Bob? Let's pick another
Can I
one.
do it?
Yeah.
I need to do it.
Let Louis do it, and we'll start all over. Cancel out of everything.
All right, so receiving PO, so we're here. Okay. So I click on the green, receiving by PO.
Yeah.
So I'll pick another PO. PO 2-03. So left click or right click on it?
Try it. I think it's just right click.
Okay. Select.
It's left click. Okay.
That's a left.
Yeah.
Now. So this is
Astrochemical 200.
200.
So that's what, number 2? No, that's
no.
Stanford
So I can
aluminum.
06B601. 06B601. So yeah, it's number
There
2.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I.
Why don't try it? Click it. Maybe right click it. Does it give you a? Would be in the top part of that.
Jump to PO, jump to inventory.
Bob, what did you just do with Scott to move that? Or to
I
receive
left
it?
clicked.
Left clicked it, like
Okay.
that.
And then what?
Well, you know what it is? Because I've already received it. So you have to hit
You've already
the
got
plus
it.
sign to tell you we're going to receive more.
Okay.
Right here.
There you
So I
go.
just received it, right?
Yeah.
And then you'd have to jump up to that first line and put in a quantity.
So maybe a drop down button. You got a drop down window. It says quantity 200, assigned quantity.
Okay.
Right. And right there in the.
Okay. Now, so that's received.
Yep. Yep. It's showing the quantity. See if you can do it in the one below it. No, that's not approved. So that'd be a question for Scott.
I think it's not approved because it's something I've already received.
We've already received it.
previous. It's not going to let you override it.
Let's see if I press OK, if it
Yeah.
goes away.
The item is over received.
Yeah.
So we received it twice. So
Which
it's
I
giving-
like because that way,
It's giving you an error message, which is
before you
right.
could receive over and over and over,
Right, but now this is preventing you from doing that.
unless you know for sure that
Right.
you order 100, they send you 110
Right. So let's do
So
another
when
one.
the error message came up,
because it's a over receipt, which is good.
but you could still accept it in though, right? Okay, yeah, because it will be a variance on that.
Could I accept it in? Because when I.
You should be able to, or we can change the variance on this.
See how I put the 200?
Yep.
This came up. So does this mean? Oh, does this mean I add the 200 here, or do I just assign quantity?
I just say assign quantity, yeah.
When you tried to add the 200, it gave you the error message because it was telling you that we over-received on that. on
Yeah,
that
well,
purchase
it's
order.
when I added it over here.
Right. But
I added it over here,
you
right?
could assign quantity.
Chris, we're in a meeting. Can I call you right back? Yeah.
How come it's not?
So this may
Okay.
be another
Will do.
subject,
Thanks.
tolerance, receiving variance.
Assign.
Typically you can do like
8 o'clock,
you said,
Chris.
10% more.
Oh, here we go. Not approved.
That's why.
Not approved.
Yeah. It says user ID Scott Bradley.
Oh, the PO was not approved.
Yeah.
It's too expensive.
Okay.
That was an error I ran into, but I had to change my settings. So
And then it says this item is being over-received.
that should be okay. That's just telling you you're getting to more than ordered.
So if you just press OK, that means that I know it's more than.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like for our fabric and paper, you order 4,000, you get 4,100 or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
You receive more than.
Okay.
You receive more than.
Try another one, Louis.
Sometimes you receive less than you order.
Yeah.
Now, if I wanted to go back, do I go back, or is there anywhere I can just
See the
go?
binoculars in the upper left corner there?
Yeah.
That gives you your list. of
Oh,
videos.
okay.
So anytime you want to search something in a screen, you can click on those.
Okay.
That's
So
part
now
of the
let me
version.
do one that you haven't done. 8-003. So we have 60. So I want to add to it because somebody already received 60, right? Is that what this means, Scott?
Yeah. So there, took it in.
Okay, so I want to add to it, right? I'm getting more stuff, so I press the X.
I think we'll find out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then I add the quantity.
So another 10 or whatever. Check mark. Black check mark.
Yeah.
Just
Left.
upper
Just go to your
left
left a
here.
little bit. There's a very small black check mark
Where?
right there.
Oh, right here. I'm sorry.
Now you get the same message you got earlier.
Blank
So,
geostatus.
all right. So I press OK.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
because
that's the
I
message.
added it,
Yeah.
but it says 60. I just wanted to add 10.
So hit the post. Bob, show 'em where the post icon is.
I think it's.
The far left one I thought it was, wasn't it?
Quantity worksheet.
No. To the left one.
Far left.
Print. Void. Post all rejects.
Right
Post receipt.
Yep.
there. Yeah. Might not take because of the authorization. That could be part of the problem.
Okay.
That's how
That's
you
how
would
you
do it.
handle
Yeah.
purchase.
Yeah.
Anybody got any questions? You want to try it, Joey?
It's.
You have to do it more and more. That's what it
Well,
is.
that's the part of this is that the
Just
expectation is you go back and you go
in.
into the training section of the module,
And move some
and
of
you
these stuff
continue to
around.
keep doing this when you have a minute or two, so you get used to it. We're going live on Tuesday, so start when we. And I understand it's the end of the month, but
Are you going to need help? Material handling?